Wow. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Unbelievable times to be alive. God bless you all. Thank you all for jumping on into the live stream, being awesome, and just being great people. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. I am going to find that white balance. I'm telling you what, I'm going to actually make myself white. I'm not blue. I'm not yellow. I'm not blue. I got a kind of a white with a blue shirt on. That makes sense. I'm not yellow. I think I'm right about somewhere in there. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. And yeah. It's Saturday night. You know what that means. Bitcoin all night long, baby. Me and you, 65,820 for BTC. Does Sammy win the trade? And we're going to find out right now. Inside and out, baby. But it's been a sideways trade all day long. No money to be made today. Some altcoins popped, but it hasn't been amazing. Let's be honest with each other here. Been a good day to hang out with family and friends. Been a good day to get things done outside. Been a good day to, you know, fix the pool. That's what I was doing. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's my tie. You like this tie, right? No, hold on. Let's look at this tie for a second. This tie is so fire, bro. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Sammy. Sammy, no. Bugging to forget you. But this is hot, man. It's got a little Bitcoin miner. It's got a wallet. It's got like an ant miner machine. It's got the crypto thing, the indicator on top from TradingView. Little Bitcoin coin. Got a key and a lock. It's got like a blockchain script. Got a little ball, like a web ball, I guess, like the World Wide Web, Web 3. Just cool little Bitcoin Web 3 tie. This ain't no clip-on. A lot of people do this stuff. This ain't a clip-on tie, man. It went all the way around my neck. All right? This ain't no clip-on, man. I had to actually tie the tie. Don't do this. You're trolling me again with that nonsense. All right. All right. All right. Master Friend said something about the tie, so. Hey, we put a new chandelier in today. Maybe we could show you that. Maybe. Can we get that on camera? Billy, can we get that on camera? There it is. There it is. There it is. New chandelier in this room to match the other big chandelier. We got stuff to do, man. Oh my gosh. Absolute insanity right now. All right. All right. All right. Let's get down to brass tacks. I apologize. I'm all over the place here. But it is Saturday night. I like to have a little more fun on Saturday night than we do regularly. Can't we? Or you guys just know? No, we can't. We can't. We can't. Shout out to Hit the Tune. See how woohoo. Looking sharp as always. True respect. All blessings. Your honesty. One of a kind. Looks like you and the beautiful family are safe as awesome. Yeah, you know, when a guy came today and fixed everything, he put in the new chandelier, and then he came and fixed all of our. He was supposed to come here and do a couple extra things at work, but he fixed all of our lanai, our broken screens. So I'm back to 100% on the lanai again. I can't believe it, right? Anyway, let's break down Bitcoin. I had Bitcoin inside of this flag. The flag broke out a little bit. If you did take the call, you're in a little bit of gains. We pumped to 66,000. You know, 60. The high really 2 hour on this 2 hour candle was about what 65,982. So we almost hit 66K yet again. Getting closer and closer, right? I mean, now there's more liquidity to the downside, but it says we could go either way. Definitely more liquidity to the downside, though, as you can see that. And do they bring us back to dreaded 64,000? Only time could tell. But we're going to break that down, and we're going to take a look at it like we do every single day. Nice green candle, though. Seems like we could be getting a continuation here of a punch to the upside. I'm still long. And, yeah, we'll go from there. But Sammy's still long. Sammy's still in the long, bro. And we'll see what happens here for BTC. I entered that flag there. Remember, we came up. I was in the green. We came down. I'm back probably to break even. Yeah, about break even here. I think down even $5. $8. So we'll see where this goes. But it's been a long road all day long. All right, and there were some scalps of the smaller time frames. If that's what you wanted to do today, there's possibilities of a move. Previous support is resistance here too, which is interesting. Like previous resistance, bounce. You can see here, resistance, bounce, bounce, and we've held this level pretty nicely on the 1 hour time frame. Anyway, we're gonna look at the daily, remove all of the moving averages. Shout out to anyone that jumped into class today. Class was unbelievable. I really appreciate the class. Just, you know, took a lot out of me. Spent a lot of time with class. Then I went out with friends. Took them, you know, we had a nice lunch together. Got home, cleaned the pool, and I'm back here. It was just a quick day, man. Day went like this. Saturdays, baby, they disappear so fast. So here we go. On the daily time frame, let's take a look at our daily close and see what happened today. Indecision Doji. We opened at 65,769. The high was 66,260. I didn't see. We went to 66,260 today? Really? Where? When? Hold up. 66,500. It says. But interesting. On the daily, I just didn't, you know. Maybe we did in the middle of the night. So the high was 66,260. The low was 65,422. We closed at 65,858 even. At the end of the day, we went up $88 on the day, right? So the entire day went up $88. Hey, better than a red candle. It was a green one, but we went up $88 on the day. Big news for the day is we're closing now 4 candles above the 200 MA. All right, that's very, very bullish. 1, 2, 3, the fourth one. That tells me there's probably an explosive move coming. That keeps me in these longs, tells me not to leave the longs, tells me even though it's weekend, low trading, I got to stay in there and see where that could go. So that's very, very interesting. The weekly going to close absolutely beautiful. All we needed was the weekly to close above 64.2. We got that. Now we got to head to 68,000 and take out that high, and then we'll be good to go. So that's our next real move. But if this closes like this, that's 3 white soldiers on the weekly, which is a known reversal pattern. The MACD about to turn. The RSI has just, you know, poked its head above that yellow average median line there, which is beautiful. And the stochastics RSI, for some reason, which I shrunk down there, is just ready to move with even a bullish divergence here. And it's banana curving to the upside. All the indicators, this is what you look for before you get into a long, and they all look very, very good. Does it mean we could hit resistance and dump down? Anything is possible. But right now, this is suggesting that we can get a move here to the upside. Bitcoin getting a pump to 65,929.60. And we're going to take a look at the smaller time frames in a split second here. But so far, so good. And then the daily broke out of the beautiful double bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, with the measured move to 77,000. I've been showing this measured move just so if anyone's new or doesn't know, every single day for days now. That takes you to about 76.8, 70, you know, straighten out about like 77,000, about 77 even is my measured move of that double bottom. So far everything's going well for Bitcoin. And I even proposed the idea that we may have even broken out already. Like there's a trajectory. We're kind of peaking out there to the upside. This could really, in the resistance. Bitcoin hasn't been back above this area since August 1st. So you're talking about 2 months since you got back above this resistance right here, this level at 64,000. Once you lost it there, August 2nd, we have not been able to regain it cleanly like we have now on the daily time frame. So you know me, I'm all about that 21 catching price action. But the daily still has some time. The daily could start to moon up. It could moon up, then moon here and meet the 21, something like this. We could pump and then meet it. So we could drag this 21 up as long as we stay above the 200 MA. You got to remain bullish, right? A trade someone could take right now, all right, would be to make this trade right here with the stop below the 200 MA. Again, you'd have to have, you know, but this is something, you know, write it down. Project this idea, just project it, you know, see it in your mind as an imaginary trade and just see if this plays out and to take profit somewhere at 80K. So you get in right now, stop loss somewhere below, you know, 62,005. And there you have it. That would be a beautiful trade. And really, you're just keeping the stop loss below the daily 200. and letting that thing rip to the upside. High probability that wins to the upside based on my years of data, but you never know. You'd have to know that yourself. Tight moving averages here, ready to rock. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin, right? Looking pretty interesting. So now I get the pass. The daily says, yeah, I'm still bullish, even though I'm pretty high on the stochastics RSI. 6 hour looks great to me. And the 4 hour is breaking out of a flag at this point. I mean, it got close enough to the 21 for me. And so I see the 4 hour about to go on some type of move. And I could be wrong. Maybe it turns red and dumps on us. Anything is possible. But right now, as I speak and live and breathe, I am bullish on the 4 hour to the upside. I have a trade open right now, and you know, it's a $27,000 lev trade, $800 at 34x lev, 33x lev, and we'll go from there. But the 4 hour looking really nice here with the last 4 hour candle that we closed to have a, you know, bullish wick there, closing, you know, bullish engulf, you know, bullish. The wick, you know, the wick is bullish. It's a bullish pin bar. Could even be considered somewhat of a breakout, but if you want to include it, you can say the next candle is clearly breaking out. We have 3 hours and 34 minutes before that closes, but bullish to me so far. That looks like a 4 hour flag to the upside. The 1 hour still approaching the line and getting busy, and the moving averages are tight enough for a possible pump. The 1 hour will have to break above 66,260 in order to remain bullish. That's going to be its resistance point. My trade has flipped green here after being in the red basically all day. Finally up 1%, $13. We'll see where this puppy can go. And once we break 66,000, boom, my target on the trade is 67,700 for Bitcoin. Will we get there? Only time will tell. Will I sell a little early? There's a good chance, right? But let's see if we can get this long and close out a green trade. So that's kind of my update for Bitcoin from the weekly all the way back down. That's my entire analysis for you, so you can kind of see what's happening and get the gist of the Bitcoin. The bitty Bitcoin. I think this will come down a little bit. Something like this. I think that's better off. There we go. I can always make myself a little bigger if needed. All right. So that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. What will be bearish? Watch your 15. Your 7 just breached the 200 MA. That's a very bullish sign. You have a golden cross coming on the 7-minute chart. If you're someone who was in my trading group today, you know what this means. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Look at the inverted head and shoulder there. Shoulder, head, right shoulder on the 7-minute time frame. 1, 2, and a 3 to the upside. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 over here. 7-minute looking like signs of bullishness. You know, small time frames look interesting. The big times look interesting. We're all above the 200 MA on all the time frames. You know, I'm long, baby. And yeah, you can't tell me nothing. So shout out to anybody out there. God bless you all. Hit the tune. See how woohoo. Looking sharp as always. Thank you. Please appreciate you. Maybe because of the token unlock for Sui October 1st. Right? Sui just absolutely blasting. And remember what I said? I said, watch this. If Sui breaks down, fine, look for the pullback. But if it breaks up, look for this beautiful consolidation for Sui out of this flag. And Sui just chabela, looking beautiful in the 4-hour time frame. The MACD was about to cross this, everything curving. That was a flag there, and you bounce off the 50. This could even breach this high and then continue. If it does that, it'll hit a measured move here. And you're talking Sui up to 195. Remember, I bought $5,000 of Sui in front of people, or maybe at least in front of my trading group. It continued to boom. We bought like the bottom there at 90, and it continued to rip. We're about to hit 100% gains. We almost did it at 180. We were so close at 179. Doubled up on Sui like that. I mean, that's amazing. So, in 2.5 weeks. Sir, can you have a look at Notcoin, please? God bless you, brother. Shout out to PMS George Lifer Banterson. That's kind of funny. PMG George Lifer Banderson. Oh, that's funny. It's all the people I said PMS. I'm crazy. So sorry. Thank you for the knowledge and believe it in the 200 MA. And I just sent you a message on X just to thank you. God bless you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah. Do you see a long squeeze happening in the next few days? Anything could happen in the next few days. Just be careful with low volume on the weekend. Right? It's not my favorite time to trade, but anything is possible. We're going to take a look at your baby Notcoin here and see what's happening. So Knotcoin to me definitely bottomed. Now you're just looking for some type of retest for that higher low. There's your kind of Adam and Eve double bottom there off of that low at 007. And you want to see it break back above that psychological penny level. And you're just looking for this flag here, this cup and handle here for Knotcoin. And I'd look for it to consolidate. I'm going to actually add an alert here because I want to know when it comes by. And when it does, I'd like an alert. So there you have it, Knotcoin. A couple days from now, if I can see continuous consolidation, I may even take a swing trade. And you know what's funny? I know people don't see this, but look, this is what I started noticing. This will blow your mind, but hey, you can say I'm crazy, but this was the Adam and Eve double bottom there. You see it? You can even see this is the little slanted Adam and Eve. But I just see these Adam and Eve now in a different way than I ever have. It was started in the last cycle, and I could just call bottoms like just effortlessly. It was obvious to me when the bottoms were, you know, but I guess because this is like my third time doing this when we come from the cycle. So by this time I should be able to see this, you know, it's before I was living it. So I had to go through it to know it. It was part of my life and I didn't know what was real or not. All right. So I guarantee that if anyone's short, Sui coin will lose. And funny, yeah. September has been a red month and the highest it's been was 6% in all Bitcoin's history. Currently 11% up on the month. I know it's crazy, right? And what Monday night will be our monthly close. So yeah, so no, Tuesday night, Monday night will be our monthly candle close. I'll be doing that video for the monthly candle close, probably 8 to 8:30. I won't keep it too long, right? Sam sent an email. Please be on the lookout. Marcus Beckles, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. My team will see that, and if they like it, they'll they'll let you know. Or they'll let me know. Yeah. See a bunch of emails that came in today, so what is FPN? Anyway, amazing. Okay, last track almost sounded like Underworld. Sam, what was your entry level on your current Bitcoin long? Like 65, 8, 50. It's not amazing. Could be better, but you know. All right, let's take a look. So I want to look at total 3 here and just see how it did. So yeah, it hit the 200 MA on the daily and got back above it. So now, I mean, if that can help, if that stays above it, I mean, we're golden. It did it before, but it made a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and we knew we were at the end of our rally. But we broke a long term. I mean, look, the altcoins are outside of the resistance now. I mean, that's amazing. And now you break the 200, everything gets tight. There could be one last little flag here, which will be like the last chance to grab an altcoin before the whole time market rips. Good evening, glad you're safe for the storm. Please look at NEIROETH USD on a small time frame. Thank you. I like looking at that coin. It's interesting. I just wanted to look at the spot there. So the last time I had it, I just had it something like this. So you can see it's kind of doing the same thing. You asked for a small time frame. Let's go to the 7-minute. Pretty flat if you ask me right now, right? Looks like it had all the fun and now it's kind of just, I don't know, meandering here a little bit in the sauce, right? 90-90, interesting, 90-90. But I don't know, it's ranging from the low at 88 to the high at 90, 97, 90, you know. I don't know what to tell you, man. It doesn't look enticing to me. Price action is pretty strange. So it's above its 200 MA. You'd look for it to breach this resistance and then at least pump to this top trend line, you know, or at least this resistance here. Maybe it has a huge run soon and it's like a shoulder ahead, and that's a right shoulder elongated, and you have a more like, you know, you're about to break this. I know the chart doesn't look hot to me though. Yeah. Glad to see you and your family are well. Thank you. Yeah. Volo, Scalp, Navi Protocol, Cetus, Aftermath, Sui, Deep Book, Sui DeFi. Interesting. We'll take that from the stream and we'll research. Appreciate that. Okay. Bybit top longers wrecking the chart. Oof, you're funny. Hey Sam, good evening, brother. Good evening to you, man. It's low volume on a weekend. I wouldn't suggest like, or be like, oh, I'm gonna make tons of money tonight. You know, it's a Saturday. We get together today to really blow off some steam, to realize how special our lives are, and to really look back on the week of trading. And sometimes we hit gains. Sometimes Saturday night does pump, but it's very rare. Okay, it's not all the time. All right, it's rare. What's up, Lifer? Can you check BLUB for me when you have time? It's on Sui. I'm holding strong. Isn't it consolidated for DCA? Shout out to Cali Gold. I mean, BLUB was a little... I think whoever got in early probably dumped already on the people who just got in. But we'll see. You know, that doesn't mean it can't pump. It just means there's probably going to be a longer line, a longer wait for it. I look at it on MEXC and it did a numbers though. Right? It came out on September 22nd. Boomed up. And it is on token metrics. They like it. The moving averages are getting tight. That flag looks interesting. Previous support is resistance. Like it's bouncing off this key level. And then you got resistance here. I mean, the next level for it looks like 24, 20412. It's about 60% gains. You want to be extra safe, you wait for it to break out, retest, and bounce off this level there at what, 4274? But it does look bullish to me. Let me look at it on the 15. It's breaking above its 200 MA. If it can keep that move, if it can stay above the yellow line, the 200 MA, it will likely pump. Look for a flag to make, to hang out with the 21 touch and price action. And it looks like BLUB may continue into tonight. So I'd watch for this to go sideways here. I'd look for the 21 to catch up, and I'd look for that explosive move for BLUB. All right. Target there on the small time frame is 1365 if you want to play it right. All right. Chainlink, baby. Chainlink. Look at that shoulder, head, and right shoulder. Looks like Chainlink's about to dump out of a head and shoulder to the downside. So we'll see what happens, but that looks pretty dumpy to me. You tell me. I don't know. It looks like there's a little bearish div on Chainlink too there, as this swings up on the 1 hour and it swings down. So for whatever reason, Chainlink looks a little bearish para mí. Cuando mirando Chainlink, but it did get a nice bump off 963 to 12. That's nice. It did break its long-term resistance. That's great. And it's just only a matter of time, I believe, till Chainlink climbs the ranks and it's 29, 30 bucks, and we start to see some big moves out of Chainlink. So Chainlink, baby, Chainlink. I put 100 grand in Chainlink around 10 bucks. So let's see where Chainlink can go. I'm excited. Let's see where it can go. All right. Chainlink for gains all the way back up. Chainlink, we love you. And then can it get to its all-time high again? I believe so. And more, which was $50 Chainlink. I'm looking for $70, $80 Chainlink, but I'll take 50 bucks. We'll take it some ones, but there's your cup and handle. There's your next move to that resistance area about 28, 29 for Chainlink. Okay. Salute to you. Salute to everybody out here sharing the love and becoming lifers. And what does it mean to become a lifer? It means you put your best foot forward. It means you make the best out of every situation. It means you dress to the T's, to the nines, and whenever you can, you know. It just means you just represent at the highest level possible whenever you can. And in all facets of your life. And you don't hold back from greatness no matter what. And you don't make excuses. That's what it means to be a lifer. So KARRAT, hot coin, 28 to 66. Nice little bump there to the upside. Getting love, other YouTubers talking about it too. People saying it's going to be the one, all that. You know, it's getting a little bit of a buzz. Daily a little far away from that 21, but it's pushing out. Let's see, KARRAT, you know, there's that Adam and Eve double bottom, as weird as it was, right? And KARRAT's got this resistance to break through at about 70. All right, so we're looking for KARRAT to kind of make a move here. Maybe it makes a rising wedge and goes parabolic, brings the 21 with it, and then really makes a run. It's a gaming coin that could really do numbers. We'll take a look at it for a second here, but KARRAT is hot. And KARRAT could pump, I believe it's a 50x possibility here. Let's take a look. Market cap 77 million. Gaming takes off. Yeah, it has a smaller supply, out 11%. So we do have to, you know, could be some dump in there. But let's do a quick deep dive for you though. But it's a decentralized gaming infrastructure layer supported by KARRAT and empowered a truly decentralized community. You know what I like is you want to look for layers, you want to look for protocols, you want to look for things that are behind, not just one game, but things that kind of make up what the games use. Like a lot of games use what Superverse has, right? I like MYRIA. I think Echelon Prime is going to be huge. I own Render. I own Seedify. I own MYRIA, right? I own 3 of what these coins you see right here kind of connected. Prime is going to be big. You know, these are I mean, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. These are the times that I'll make up my last kind of entries here before I know it's going to be a massive, massive move to the upside. And it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You know, it's crazy. So follow me at CryptoLifer33 on Twitter. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're burning up a storm here. Look at that. That was last night. Like tonight looked nothing like that. Like you get these special days though. That was just wow, unbelievable. Blessings to everybody. The hurricane came and went. I luckily had everything fixed already, which I can't believe it. A beautiful guy, Mustafa, friends of my buddy Enver, came through and held it down and really checked me. Yeah. Do you have a preference between RWA, checks, trade, or BKLAN? They do similar things. You know, I think trade will be on the forefront of those 3. It's got a better team, been around a little longer, right? If the other one is BK, I don't know, is that Birkin? And checks is new and hot. Checks could have maybe the biggest return, possibly. You know, I like them all. I like checks a little more, and I like trade as a more safer bet if I had to play the odds. You know what I mean? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Shout out to Toro Grande. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on it. And we got some more super chats here too. We got God bless you, America. Shout out to Buttsonator. God bless you, man. He said, God bless you all. God bless America. God bless crypto. And let's go lifers. Can you look at AMP, please, and see if a cup and handle? I know it's a weirdo coin, but I thought I'd ask. No, nothing's weirdo. Thank you. Good evening, lifer. Glad you're safe for the storm. Please look at NEIROETH. We did that too. What's life? Can you look at BLUB? We look at BLUB from Cali Gold. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Drive Your 50. Alex Lou. Can you please take a look at Sinverse? Thank you. Alex Lou, we appreciate you. Thoughts on KARRAT? Great stream. 777. I think KARRAT's hot. I wanted to deep dive it and kind of give them a little bit of a breakdown of it. Big gaming coin for infrastructure, could do numbers. Can't hold Solana without holding Sui and BLUB, my man. My man, he's a BLUB fan. He's a BLUB kind of guy. Gotta get that BLUB on Sui, not that BLUB on Sol, though. Don't play yourself. Wreck yourself before you check yourself, boy. Wow, BLUB got lit, though, if you got in at that beginning stages, September 8th. BLUB just got litty lit. Some people are big on BLUB, and they're happy. They're like, man, I ain't giving up this BLUB. What up, blood? What up, BLUB? Yeah, I mean, even this tells me the chart looks great. I mean, it has higher lows and higher highs, and the trend has not stopped. So why would the trend stop now? It tells me that the next move up is taking you BLUB, man. It looks bullish. This guy just sold 8 grand of it. Insanity, right? How much people put into these coins. But I hope he made some gains. Okay. Synverse, somebody asked about. Let's take a look at Synverse. Synverse here on MEXC. Syn. All right. So Synverse came all the way back to the bottom, basically double bottom. Like, you know, you would have to assume that this is going to be your low, right? It's actually a bit of a higher low compared to the previous time. And the moving averages are getting tight. And as we talk about, what happens is you'll make these flags of such, and then you'll pump up to the 200 MA. And it does have this cup and handle. I wouldn't be surprised if it does make the pump up to the 200 MA. Your next resistance is going to be there at that 6348 area, 006. But it looks like 100% gains could be coming up there because that's 3 to 6, right? All right, only 60. I misspoke. I guess down here would have been almost 89, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if this pumps. What I traded, I think there's better out there. This has very low volume. If I did my research and I really love the project, it just felt like it was going to do big things, I like the people behind it, then yeah, great place to buy. And I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up correct and we do get the pump to the upside. I'm just not that into it, but I'm not saying that it can't do numbers. Okay. All right. Shout out to the fan funding. Keep it coming here. Keep your super chats coming. I can see exactly what's going on without having to run through the chat. Makes it very, very easy to interact and go over whatever you want to talk about. Let's talk about MYRIA. Another gaming coin that I watch on my radar very, very closely is MYRIA. Now, like everything, it did the same kind of, it did these inverted head and shoulders, broke out of resistances. And now you just want to see MYRIA flip the daily 200 MA. You know, it's above the 12 hours. So the 12 hours is a good time for him to use here. I would watch this flag for MYRIA. And I wouldn't be surprised if MYRIA. So right now, you can either stack more of a coin you already have. You could stack capital and swing trade these coins because, you know, there's going to be some really good opportunities. So like this is a position I'd be like, I'd wait on, you know, this is getting close. And you're projecting for the bounce off the 21, right? These were I would set alerts. I'd set alerts again, and eventually your alerts get filled. You got them everywhere. That's great. That means you've been working hard. You've been doing your due diligence in the charts, scanning a lot of charts, looking at a lot of coins, and then you're setting you should have a lot of alerts set, right? That means you've been doing your thing. Look, golden cross approaching. I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't go all the way and curves early. We call it a premature banana. Don't spit your coffee out. Can't hold Solana without holding Sui and BLUB. You just a BLUB, bro. So MYRIA about to make a flag and do damage on the 12 hour. So we're looking for the flag to complete. And you're front running that golden cross. I mean, that looks beautiful to me, but you do whatever makes you happy. All right. I'm not your advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to go over technical analysis on multiple assets throughout the world. That gets me excited. All right. Yeah. I like the sign, don't drink, you'll just lose to anyone of any talent. Yeah. Yeah. I like what he says, but what he says is true, man. right? Yep. He's learning. He's learning. Yeah, shout out to ZZ, man. Out of jail, man. Pretty cool. Shout out to ZZ. He's out, baby. He's free. Look, he wrote good morning. He's so funny, too. 5 years ago. Funny. But CZ is back out there on the prowl, man. I shouldn't say that, but, you know, he's out. Back out. Back out. You gotta love it. So rejection by that little 1 minute flag. It's battling that 200 MA there. We're getting some like ugly price action. That's why I've been staying off the smaller time frames, because they've been kind of like low volume treachery. And I would just watch this 1 hour and just go on this idea that we're in this flag. As long as we stay in the flag, we're good to go. The second we lose this, it's Bart Simpson, you know, and then we go through the gap. And you come back to 64,300. That's just likely, you know. And it's starting to tell us that that's likely. Look at all the liquidity they're building back to 6,400, 64,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if I get stopped out and we do get a dump. It's weekend trading, and looks like there's volume down there. So he has 20x potential. Also a web gaming council plus me. Gem alert. Amen. Thank you. Yeah, we like Sui here. Sui's good in my book, man. So XAI, nice pump off the bottom again. Everything bottom. Hit a resistance though, and now it's just making that sideways flag. These are those cup and handles, everybody. You can even pull a Fibonacci there. Look for that 618, 786 pullback and the continuation of a move. Look for the 21 to touch price action and the RSI to reset. And I wouldn't be surprised if this thing continued to pump. That's why I moved these, but I set the alert, and I can kind of put the alert where I want, and we're ready to rock. But that's something I would set an alert to. And then what I've also seen is like it's this like shoulder with this elongated head on a right shoulder that blasts to the upside. Seen it many times in my short career here. My short 20-year career as a trader. Okay. Wow, Bitcoin pummeling 65,660. And they got the liquidity waiting for us all the way downtown. All right. All the way downtown. So I do see a move here further to the downside. Unless we lose the daily 200 MA, I still remain bullish, but we got to be realistic. You know, it's a high, a low, a lower high. So we put in a lower low. All right. Looking kind of bearish on the flag there. So I could see it either way today, but right now you got to get back above this resistance. Resistance, 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 resistance. Flip that and then we can get busy. You know, 1 hour looks pretty close. And once the 1 hour loses that 50, it drops to the 100 or the 80 first. Sorry. And then you're looking for the 15. The 15 made it lose the 200 MA. That's bearish sign. So once it loses that 200, you're going to drop pretty fast. And then the level we're waiting on is about 64.6. That's exactly what Bookmap says too. So it's looking somewhat bearish today. If we close a candle below this yellow line in the next 2 hours, I would think that we would, you know, it'd be high likelihood we're shorting the market to the downside. That's the probability. Shout out to the channel sponsors. I Trust Capital, the best place. They got new coins too. They got NEIR. They got Bonk. All right. They got it all, man. They got NEIR, Bonk, Whiff. I mean, pretty cool that they added that many coins. Pepe. So Bonk, Pepe, Dog, Ton, and NEIR, and even Render. So they made sure to kind of fill in the gaps for anything that you need here, and they got it. Solana back to 156. I love seeing that above 150. Ton Coin at 583. And they got anything that fits your fancy, really, that can move in this market. They have access to it. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year at I Trust Capital. You really just can't beat it. Unbelievable. All right. And shout out to the sponsorship. We greatly appreciate it. Also to Crypto.tax. My man Ernest runs the show, and he has his own Bored Ape. Of course, he knows more about crypto than your account. And schedule a free consultation and find out more at Crypto.tax. You'll absolutely love it. And last but not least, Houdini Swap. where you can transact freely across 4,000 chains. I can't see anyone else that's locking it in like they are. They did it. We waited for the 700. We finally did it. 700 million in swap volume. You all made it happen. I really appreciate it. The more people that knew about it, the more people swapped. Go from SUI to ETH to Blast, back to SUI to Sol to SEI. You can really dominate, and you can make it private. It does take about 40 more minutes, but you can make a private transaction if that's something that you're looking for. Say you're going to buy something for someone, but you don't know them that well. You're going to send it to a wallet. They can link to another wallet and find out that you have this much money, and you're going to go meet them for coffee before you send the money. Maybe you only want to send it from a wallet that sees they only, or privately send it so they can never find out how much you own. And that's the key to sending a private transaction, right? It's really to keep yourself safe from people that may try to hurt you because of how much you have, all right? They do that. No one else really does it as good as they do. Houdini swap's locked in, man. So best privacy token swap or standard token swap in the game, Houdini swap. All right, now I wouldn't partner with garbage. I'm just, I wouldn't partner with a company I did not believe in or think was actually a good utility that could help you in the long run. Wow. So Bitcoin struggling. Could we still wake up green? We may. But, it's starting to look more and more likely we will dump. If the 15-minute loses the 200 MA tonight, we will likely dump. If we stay above it, then the longs will prevail. And so it's all about this yellow line. Look how we've played with it for the last, 10 or 12 hours too here. And showing significant support and this bottom trend line. So fun times to be around, right, on this Saturday night. A lot headed our way, a lot to talk about. Appreciate all the awesome fan funding. You people are amazing. The super chats are awesome. I greatly appreciate that. $55 in chat revenue, 847 people here on the live, 337 likes, right? Should I hold my highs at 3 since buying the dump? I don't know. You got to do whatever makes you happy there, man. Yeah. Okay. You able to look at scale? Would appreciate it. Thank you for being here every day. Shout out to Zachariah. We'll take a look at scale for you because you were so nice in the way you asked about it. SKL, my baby, man. I used to really like this coin. I held it for a bit. I don't think I own any more. I always say I don't think because you never know, man. I have some, but I haven't regularly thought about it. So let's take a look at scale. It is on Coinbase for the USD too, which, wow, I thought it was like harder to get. So scale looks like it's going to do that, the slanted Adam and Eve. Here's your neckline, and you're going to pump up that 40%. Make that move to the 200 MA. So previous resistance, we got the support, and now I would draw a bit of a flag here. Suggesting we may go up like so, right? But I would wait for us to flag out, Same thing I kind of showed on another coin, and then what we'll do is we'll pump up to the 200 MA. Once you cross the 200 MA, that will be a signal for the continuation. This is how everything moves in the way of life. This is how all the coins and all the assets in the world move. There's a magic to it, a science to it, and I know it. I've watched it for years. I've backtested it, so I can see it. So price action comes back to the 21, and this thing looks like a shoo-in for a pump up to the 200 MA, and we'll meet it somewhere possibly there. We'll have a little bit of resistance, and then this thing can fly. A lot of coins will start cooking more than you would believe. I could find a buyer for my landscape company. I would sell everything and go full-time trading. Forget the like. This guy, he's the best. Made tons of live gains with him. Thank you, Mr. Cup and Handy. Shout out to Chris Grasso. I love you. I'm looking for higher lows on everything. So yes, we coming down most profitable. I mean, that would be great for you. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. That's exactly what I'm looking at. I'm in at 0311. Awesome, man. I like it. I like it. It's another coin I would set alerts on because I know this coin could pay me if I wait patiently and I get in at the right time. Okay, Sam, if you weren't streaming on a Saturday night, how did you typically enjoy the evenings on the weekends? Honestly, my kids go to bed with my wife. She puts the first baby to bed, then she puts the other kids to bed, and then she spends about an hour. So I'd be alone really from about 9 to 10, and my wife doesn't like being alone. So she wouldn't like it if I went out or anything. So I'd probably be just home, going over the charts, I might be organizing something in my room. I might be cleaning. I'm a clean freak a little bit at times. I like, things get messy, but then I clean them up. I like to like spend a long time cleaning things. Yeah, everybody's so bullish. I think something is not right. I'm not that bullish. We'll take it one step at a time, one day at a time. But I mean, at one point the charts change, man. But I get it. We could, maybe we get a rejection here and we come down hard. There's a chance. That's what's been happening. We've had 3 weeks of love. The greed's getting a little high than we'd want it to be. So I'm open-minded. Maybe we have topped. You never know. One day at a time. Thanks for today's class. Anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah. Bullish on SEI. Yeah, I believe SEI will follow SUI. It just will, it will run behind it a little bit. Well, look, even the last few days wrote that SEI idea there. I mean, drew that up, that flag, and we pumped to the target. Target for me was 51. We went basically to 50. This thing was just at 27 cents, and now it's sitting pretty at about 43. See, this is what you're going to see on the coin I just talked, like other talked about. You get the tight moving averages, they'll pump crazy to the daily. Then their new resistance will be here. Wait for some type of flag. Wait to touch price action on the 21, and then boom. Look how your gaps of the VRVP run up, and you'll head right to liquidity. It looks like you could take it to 82, 81 even on the run. Not a lot of resistance stopping you once SEI completes. So another, so it does look like we have 4 or 5 days of pullbacks. It creates those last minute let-ins for people that are trying to jump in, and then boom. As long as SEI stays above 41 cents, you have nothing to worry about. Breaks 41, then you got to start thinking, wow, does it come down and test the 29 lows? But if it doesn't do the 41, then that doesn't happen. So one step at a time, one moment at a time, one candle at a time. Again, the second time today, or third one, so it started here with the balance 3, but again, attempting to bounce off that 15. Again, just the sellers aren't strong enough to push us through the 200 MA on that 15 for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's pretty interesting. All right. Velos, someone asked about. I got Velos, though. I don't see Velos. Velos is a coin. VLX. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. It's on CoinX. Huge pump in the last couple of days. Just broke that 200 MA. See, tight moving averages pump. A lot of coins you're going to see this. The moving average will tight. You'll pump up. Then you'll cross the daily. Once you cross the daily, start looking for the flags. Very likely this will continue on the 1 hour time frame. Pull back a little bit more, but there's 100% gains possibly coming on a VLX. 4 hour looks great. Everything looking good for the consolidated move for the pump. Pretty interesting. I like it. Wow, what a day, man. What a life. Our lives are going to go by so fast. If you're 20, you'll be 40 before you know it. If I'm 40, I'll be 60 before I know it. Before I know it, my kids are going to grow up, and I want to spend these times with them, man. I want to watch them grow. I want to be there. And, so crazy, man. We try to hold on to the moments, but it happens so fast. Sam, my 3x Mile for this week. Thanks for watching. this channel, man. God bless you, man. The boat painter, I love you, brother. Thank you for tell your friends, man. Tell your family. Tell everybody you know. And again, if you want to join the trading group and get more education, you can hit the upper link here and go to cryptolifer.com. All right. If you want to trade where we trade, you can hit the links there to jump into our campaign on Weeks. All right. We greatly appreciate that. All right. Jump on in today, baby. Sign up to Weeks. It'll change your life. Also on MEXC, the lowest fees in the game. Nobody has lower fees than MEXC. All right. So, and the two best exchanges in the game are Weeks and MEXC, man. It doesn't get better. Look, 0.01 if you hold the MEXC token too, which is just beautiful, man. It's gold. So, went over a lot of coins today, set a lot of alerts, talked about a lot of different ideas. Chance that Bitcoin kind of stays in the running here, doesn't lose 65.5 and holds that level, but you never know. All right. You never know. VLS looked interesting as well. Velas, baby, Velas. Very tight inside that channel. So thank you for that, you know, that idea. So liquidity on either end, we could go either way. Honestly, I don't know. I'd have to say the probability leans a little to the downside tonight because it's the weekend, it's lower volume, and we had a pretty good pump already. So they'll probably come and grab that liquidity. Crypto fear and greed index is getting a little high, up at 62. You know, I'd like it a little lower than that, but it is what it is. So, all right. And everything kind of seems like our ducks are in order here, and everything's in tandem. I have told my friends and family they think I'm crazy. I'm going to prove everyone wrong. Amen. I like it. I'm cleaning my place with my headphones on and enjoying the lifer and the lifer community. A nice Saturday evening for the books. Amen. Agree is the best, but can no longer use. So sorry to hear that. Weeks will be basically similar. You'll love it. If you like MEXC, Weeks will be awesome. So just sign up to Weeks, forget about it, move on, and bang, bang, bang. Everything will go your way, man. Shout out to Crawl Billy's cookie can't chat, but I'm listening. Amen. Shout out to Crawl Billy. NMR is a sleeping joint. AI coin could do numbers too. Power's back on. Antonio, we love you, man. Happy to hear that, my friend. Happy to hear that. And he's back in action, baby. 777's on the live. Look at that. Always 777's, baby. Always, baby. Always. Always and always, baby. But with Bitcoin being pretty flat, with you guys kind of knowing what I'm doing, with the chat knowing what I'm up to, and with altcoins kind of waiting on Bitcoin, but it's, you know, a few kind of numbers that we looked at, and some and a lot of altcoins just in waiting a couple more days to get those perfect prices. So with that being said, I may kind of let you all go here. I like where we're at. I like where we're sitting. You know, please follow me at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Get us to 40,000 subscribers and more. All right. Oh, I'm deaf. It have subtitles. Okay. NMR sleeping. Yep. 777's is in the chat. Amen. He's like, you call. What do you mean? I don't understand. Yeah. First days of Pumptober, a little pullback before a massive pump. Anything could happen, baby. But I'm getting ready. That's what I see. Right. Told that you were logging off. Now he's on. No, maybe he was watching me. You never know. You never know. But Saturday nights, man. And then I'm jumping on out. So everyone, I love you. Hey, if you want to watch CryptoFace, jump on over to CryptoFace. Let's go see what he's doing. Let's see here. Thanks, Sammy. Smash the likes, everybody. Blair, we love you, man. And CryptoFace just jumped on into a live. And I don't want to play it because I want to see, but I don't know what he's doing, really. Everyone, I'm exhausted, everyone. If you know me, I did my live stream this morning. Okay. Funny. I did my live stream this morning. Then I did a live class for 3 hours. And then I'm doing the live. That's 5 hours of complete talking all day long. Never mind my kids and my wife and my life. So, and I'm not complaining. I'm super lucky. I'm super loving. But I love you all. God bless you. Go support more streams if you want to. And have a blast tonight. I love you all. Say the lifers sent you, man. Go hard. All right. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you all tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. And thank you so much for the support, the love, and the constant viewership, the constant love, and the constant super chats. Every single one of you are amazing, and your time. May God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Blessings on blessings. Peace out.